Hello, it's Bishop Elijah Austin. We're back with another devotion video. This is our devotion for April 20th, 2020. In this background, as you can see, there are the balloons that I got from my birthday. I had a good one, a good birthday. Good. Had a good birthday. So let's go ahead and get into the word of the Lord. But I'm going to tell you how we go. I do the introduction like what I just did, which is about 30 seconds, and then I read the verse for today, and then I read the story, and then I ask you a question for today, and then I give you a verse to memorize. So that's how we're going to go today as well. So we're going to go to 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22 through 26. These videos are usually around 15 minutes, so I'm going to try and get out by 10 minutes, but it's usually not going to happen every day. I try and get out by 10 minutes, then it never happens. It usually takes me about 15 minutes, so it may take me about 15 minutes. Let's see if I can do it today. I probably won't be able to, but let's see if I can. Amen. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 23 to 26. I'm going to say it one more time, then I'm going to read it. 1 Samuel for chapter 15, verse 22 through 26. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22 through 26. And it says, Then Samuel said, Does the Lord take pleasure in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much in obeying the Lord? Look, to obey is better than sacrifice. To pay attention is better than the fat of rams. For rebellion is like the sin of divination, and defiance is like wickedness, and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as a king. Saul answered Samuel, I have sinned. I have transgressed the Lord's command and your words, because I was afraid of the people I have transgressed the Lord's command and your words, because I was afraid of the people, I obeyed them. Now, therefore, please forgive my sin and return with me so I can worship the Lord. And finally, verse 26. Then replied to Saul, I will not return with you because you rejected the word of the Lord. The Lord has rejected you from being king over Israel. So let's do a quick hand clap for the reading. I have 7 minutes to finish this video. So my title today, what basically this story is going to be about, is called Tattoos. All of us have heard of tattoos, and that's the subject for today, tattoos. So let's go ahead and read today's story. After supper one evening, Mike made an announcement. Dave says he's going to get a tattoo when he's 13, and his parents don't care. He even has it picked out already. He can't hardly wait. Mike paused a minute, then added, Next month when I'm 13, I'm going to get one too. A tattoo? Exclaimed Dad. Why would you want one? He shook his head. I don't think it's a good idea, and I can't give my permission for you to get one. I don't see what's wrong with it, protested Mike. Well, for now, you'll just have to accept my decision on this, said Dad firmly. Mike started to argue, but then turned angrily and left the room. After a few days later, Mom noticed a tattoo on Mike's arm. Uh-oh. Michael, she said sternly, you know what Dad said about getting a tattoo, and if you guys do not know that tattoos, they're permanent. Mike scowled. Oh, Mom, he said crossly, you'll always overreact. It'll wash off. Then go wash go and wash it off," ordered Mom. Mike hesitated. He glared at his mother for a long time, then went to wash off the tattoo. When he came back, Mom looked at his arm. "That's better," she said. "But Mike, I'm concerned about your attitude. It needs to change." "Well, yes, I'm wrong. It's not permanent. It needs to change. You could wash off your pretend tattoo, but your attitude can't be washed away with soap and water." "Oh, Mom," grumbled Mike, "it's not that serious. You may not see your attitude as serious, but God does. I think it's time that you do too. You seek His forgiveness and help." Now listen to this. It needs to change. You could wash off your pretend tattoo, but you can't wash off your real attitude with soap and water. And that's why I like this, because it's using a tattoo as an example. You can wash off your fake attitude with soap and water, but you can't wash away your real attitude with soap and water. Because soap and water isn't going to do anything with your real attitude. It's going to do something, but you're going to still have an attitude when you put on soap and water. So what you need to do, you need to start working hard to stop and to get that out the way, so you can come into your life and stop having this attitude. But if you think that you can just wash it off, okay, I have an attitude, I'm going to go and wash it off with some soap and water. You can't do it. You can't. You have to work on it. Just keep on it every day. Just work on putting it down and making it go low, and going low, lower, and lower. And then you will be successful, and you will never have that attitude again. It's just that when you have an attitude, you need to work to get it off. When you have an attitude, you have to work to get it off. When you have an attitude, you have to work to get it off. It's not going to come out the way that you want it to come off. You wish that it could come off with soap and water, but it's not gonna come off just with soap and water. You have to work every single day. I know that you wish that it would work out that way. You say, "Well, my attitude came off with soap and water." Trust me, that attitude that came off with soap and water, that one is fake. You need to know that you need to work on the real attitude, and the real attitude shall come off. And when the real attitude, when it comes off, you shall live peacefully. You shall have everlasting life. You shall do it. It shall happen. But if you want to keep the attitude, don't work on it and keep on living the way that you want to live. But you need to know that if you want to, on the other hand, get that attitude from you, take not the soap and water, but take the work that it takes to get off the attitude. That's the only way that you could ever get off that attitude. If you want to keep the attitude, like I said, if you want to keep the attitude, stay how you're doing. But if you want to take it off, you better skip that soap and water and say, "I'm putting you away because I don't need you. I need to get my own stuff together. I'm not going to use all these other products to get right. I need to use myself. I need to use myself to get this attitude gone." Hey! Not everything is going to work out the way you want it to work out, and you're not going to have to use the products. If you want to get it out the real way, then get not the soap and water, but get yourself in the right mind and you will be able to get it out. Who am I talking to? That's why I say watch the attitude that you have. If you did not have an attitude, then you wouldn't even be working right now in this moment to get why didn't you just not have the attitude? I know that you want to get it out. I know that you need to, but do it in an easier way. Talk to God about it. Because you know that if you talk to God about it, things will come out much easier. And that's the problem. The reason you're having the attitude in the first place is because you think you can do everything by yourself. But trust me, you're not going to be able to do all of this by yourself. You are going to need some help. There is no way in the world that is possible. You're working on it right now. Why? Because you thought you could do it all on your own, but you can't do it all on your own. You're going to need help from the Most High. And I'm not talking to, and you're probably asking, what about my friends? They're not going to do any better. Nothing's going to help. The only thing that they can say is go to Jesus. You cannot come to your friends. The friends cannot work out the problem. Your parents cannot work out the problem. Your sibling cannot work out the problem. No one can work out the problem except Jesus. So stop going to other people. Instead, I know who you should go to. You should go to Jesus, because he's the only one that will work it out for you. If you think that you can work it out by yourself, fine, but it's not. I just want to tell you that it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You think that you can do it by yourself. You said, oh, this is so easy. I'll just get the attitude. That's not the right way to solve it. You better come to Jesus, because Jesus, he will know what to do. And his answer is not always going to be the same. The answer is not always going to be the same for everyone else, because other people can be going through different things. If all of us are going through the same thing, then he would be saying the same thing. But not all of us are going through the same thing. So you will have a different answer from Jesus. Because not all of the answers are going to be the same. Amen. So I want to give y'all the question for the day. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that little devotion, aka mini sermon. But the question for the day, what is your attitude toward parents and teachers and others in authority over you? What is it? Why are you even having the attitude? Put that in that answer right there in the comments. And the verse to remember for today. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. The verse. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11, which says, evil people seek rebellion, but they will be severely punished. Hold on. Let me talk about that real quick. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see if evil people seek rebellion, but they will be severely punished. So watch what you do in your life. And if you don't, then you will be severely punished. How do I know? We just read it in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. That is the verse that you need to remember today. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. I'm going to read it one more time. Evil people seek rebellion, but they will be severely punished. Now, rebellion may sound like a little plaything, but I need you to remember as we go that rebellion is serious. Rebellion is not a joke. Rebellion is real. You may think that rebellion, oh, whatever, forget about the little rebellion stuff. No, forget. Oh, rebellion is serious. Can I get a witness here? Rebellion is serious. Enjoy your day.